today we are doing research and a leaf identification project. So our objectives today are, by the end of the day, I want you to be able to identify 3 different research resources. And we're going to learn about all of those over at Walter Light Science and Engineering Library, just across the street. Number 2, we're going to learn how to identify the structures within a simple leaf. And then we're going to talk about the different types of trees in Minnesota based on their leaves and their leaf structures. Okay, let's meet up first. Well, now we're going to go into the leaf identification part of today's lecture. To start off, there's 3 types of forests in Minnesota, and we learned a little bit about this stuff over at the Bell Museum. There's coniferous, deciduous, and prairie. So up here, you see the coniferous forest, and you can see that there's a whole lot of campgrounds, and it's really beautiful, a lot of nature up there. The blue is the deciduous, and then the green over here is the prairie. Now, who can tell me what any trees are in the coniferous area? Anybody?
In the what area?
Coniferous. Any guesses?
What did you say?
Pine.
Yeah, exactly. In the coniferous area, it's going to be mainly evergreen, and that's because it's colder up there. And so what the trees have done is that they've developed thick sap in needles, and that's a way for them to keep their moisture better. So just as an example, this would be an example of what we would find up in the coniferous forest. But a lot of times you're going to see like rows of trees and thinking, how do those get there? Well, a lot of times what the farmers do is they'll plant rows of trees as a windbreaker, because the wind just comes roaring across the plant. Does everybody know how the blades on trees differ from each other? There's 3 different ways. Well, the first one is by the edge. So you see here, it's jagged. And on some leaves, it's just going to be, flat and smooth. 2, the vein patterns. And those can differ, wildly among leaves. And this is just an example of how this one is. And 3, it's going to be the number of blades on the leaf. And I'd like you guys to write that down in your notes. What the veins are going to do is they're going to work to supply every part of the leaf with water. So they're going to be branching out here and supplying water to all the different areas in the leaf. And then when the leaf produces food, certain veins are going to carry it back. And they're going to use the midrib, which is the big central vein. You can kind of think of that like the blood veins that we have in our own bodies. So it's all part of an interconnected system, and they're very much alive. Certain trees like willows and some kinds of cherry trees, the stipules actually secrete chemicals, and it keeps the insects away. So it's kind of a defense mechanism, which is cool. There's going to be 4 stations set up, and we're going to use this guide, which is from the Minnesota DNR. And there's a whole bunch of different needs and tree descriptions, all sorts of stuff in there, and fun facts. And what I would like you to do is to determine which tree is associated with different leaves, and then write it down on your lab worksheet, and then put the fun fact that goes with it. And just do the best you can with it. Lab 1 is here, 2 is there, 3 is in the back corner there, and 4 right across. And then you can take the leaves out, peel them, and go for it. Have fun.
Yes, that's in order.
And these actually I got all of my yard.
Oh my god, I can't believe
That's a sugar maple. Yeah.
that.
Oh, these
Oh,
are seeds.
So
They fly?
Yeah. It's all this.
Oh, almost done. Got any questions about them?
You got the right answer? When they go in like
Yep, this will turn into a tree someday.
white like this? Is literally like
White?
Yep,
tree?
yep. That's where the
Sorry.
seeds are.
I want to ask a question.
Yeah, what's up?
that you're actually working, so that you're actually like learning things. But then what you're gonna do is they said, you're gonna
Okay.
say, oh, you're gonna look at, no.
The way that you can tell is where you're going to find it.
Or not see.
So with the white spruce, it's only in northern Minnesota, but the black spruce is in northern and northeastern Minnesota. So yeah, this is just going to be a short quiz, and we just want to assess what you guys learned today over at the library and with this LEAP project. It'll only take 10 minutes. No, all the notes have to go away.
Yeah, can you put that away first?
Okay, good job. Good relax. Just listen to the notes. Great job.
Rock and roll.
Thanks. See you next week.
Ah, I said I'll wait for you.
Can I see your notes? Great job.
How are you doing?
He explained stuff to me when I needed help or didn't understand anything. It keeps me motivated and keeps telling me to keep going.
Well, he talks very nice and smooth, and he always helps us whenever we need help, and he never gets mad at us even though we talk loud. He explains very well to us about the subject we're talking about, and he pays attention to every student.
The way he explains stuff to you, and he has time to come to you. He has time to come to you when you don't understand something, and explain it to you more and teach you about it.
A few things about John. As an instructor, he instructs the 9th grade component, and he has been fantastic. He's very organized. He engages the students. He gets them excited. John has been working with Russell, another instructor. They've been co-instructing, and they've been working together. John has worked well with his students. He's engaged them and connected well with them. I think he would be fantastic.